Get ready to say goodbye to feeling scared of being in front of the camera. I'm about to share 8 hacks to avoid that feeling. Welcome to all you business owners, you in specific who are an entrepreneur, you have an online business, and you're looking for ways to transform it with social media. This is your go-to channel. Today, we're gonna talk all about that feeling that we've all felt before. There's no reason why to hide it, of being in front of the camera. Trust me, I felt it before, and let me tell you something. The first time that we ever started recording videos like educational videos for marketing, I remember the first one I did was on the voice trend. So how our marketing strategies were going to change. And I was sitting in front of the camera and I could literally feel like my stomach in knots, the sweat on my hands, on my palms, I could literally feel it. And I thought, oh my God, what do I even look like on the other side of the camera? How many people are even going to see this? Everybody's going to be talking about it. And guess what? That doesn't happen. Let me show you exactly what happens. The first videos that you ever do, this is what I like to call your warm-up. These are the warm-up games that you play, okay? Because I promise you, your first YouTube video, your first video on Instagram, your first video commercial, your first webinar, people aren't going to see it. And that's the cold, hard truth, okay? You're not, unless you already have an audience. It's not like thousands and millions of people are going to land on that video without you sending traffic to it, okay? That's the good part of it. You put it up, and these videos are for you to actually get into that feeling of, okay, I recorded myself, I edited or somebody edited it for me. I know what it's going to look like at the end. I know it's not that bad as we think. And then pressing that upload button, which is when actually like our stomach just kind of like stops for a minute. You're gonna get used to that feeling, okay? So these first few videos are exactly that, okay? So keep in mind that your first videos, no one actually sees them unless you want them to, of course, okay? If you say, hey, wow, I'm a rock star at this, promote it, send it to all your friends and family, spread it out across social media, and the word will get out, okay? And people will start watching it. If not, don't do it and it's fine. It's just something internal for you. And a little hack, if that I just mentioned absolutely terrifies you, then start one step ahead, okay? Record a video of yourself with your phone, okay? 1 minute clip saying how your day was. 1 minute clip, do this for 3 days, okay? And once you're done recording it, I want you to rewatch it. This isn't going anywhere. You're not posting this on any platform. You're not sending this to anybody. This is for you, okay? This will help you get more comfortable in front of the camera. And trust me, your first few times were a little stiff, we're a little awkward. It gets better with time, okay? Don't worry about it. Now, next tip for you. If you're starting off on YouTube, you need to scroll down and get your free guide, because it's going to give you the exact checklist that you need to set up your channel, to know exactly what to do, your links, your names, all that good stuff. It's all in there. And of course, I'm also linking to equipment that you should be using no matter what your budget is. Everything is in there. So go get it now. Now, on to the next one. Okay, this next one is a game changer. You need to warm up your lips so that you can actually pronounce, you can actually get the emotion across. One thing that people do not know is that speaking in front of a camera, you have to speak 10 times more dramatically than what you would speak with somebody right there, because the camera obviously kind of like diminishes the voice, the emotion, all that good stuff. So I promise you, if you were sitting right here watching me record this, you would probably be like, why is she screaming? Why is she doing all these hand gestures? Well, it's because they have to get the emotion across a camera, then across a screen, and onto what you're actually feeling on the other side of the phone, the computer, the whatever it may be. Okay, so warm up, okay? Do a little of mouth stretches. Get ready, warm up your hands, warm up your body, because obviously it's not just about speaking, but it's your facial gestures, your hand gestures, your body position, everything that goes into being and feeling more confident on camera. Now, next tip for you. This one is a game changer, and it's something that I didn't realize I had to do. So I'm gonna take you into my world. Every week on Thursdays, I record 3 to 4 videos and I do 1 live. So sometimes it's about like 4 or 5 hours of camera. It's a lot, okay? And no matter if you're doing 1-minute video, 2 20-minute videos, whatever it may be, this tip is going to change your world, okay? Get ready for it because it's a big one. Are you ready? Drink water. I know it sounds so basic, but it will change how you feel because obviously your confidence comes from the inside, okay? It's from how you're feeling sitting in front of the camera. Obviously, if I don't feel good, then I'm going to show that to the camera. I'm gonna be a little like this. I'm gonna be like swallowing every time I talk because I have a dry throat. If you drink a lot of water prior to recording, you will not feel this. So drink your water before recording, and I promise you, it's going to change how you feel. Of course, obviously, while you're also speaking, your body's wasting a lot of energy, and if you feel hydrated, it just changes your overall body sensation. So drink your water. I know it sounds basic, but it's a game changer. So try it and you'll see why I'm telling you to do it. All right, next one. Okay, so this is depending on your level. There's different ways of doing it depending on who you are. Everybody's different. There's no right way, there's no beginner's way, there's no advanced way. It's just about you. So even the best speakers of the world, they sometimes read word for word off of script because that's just their way of doing it. They still get the message across. What I'm telling you to do is to have an outline of it, okay? So outline what you're going to say, because obviously if you go in front of the camera and you know what you're going to say, you feel a lot more confident. I don't know if this has ever happened to you, but back when I was in college, when professors would just randomly call on you, you would be like, oh my God, what? Like, what are they even saying? Was I even paying attention? Am I prepared? Do I even know about this topic? Now compare that to when you had a presentation that you already knew everything about. You practiced for it. You knew all the questions that they could ask you. You automatically got up in front of that class feeling a lot more confident. That's exactly what you have to do with your videos, okay? Prepare an outline, and if you want, if you're more of a script kind of person, prepare a script. Personally, what I do is I outline with bullet points on what I want to talk about. I've also tried the script one, but I just realized that looking and trying to read exactly what I wrote just wasn't my type, because I like talking. So I like filling in, I like telling you stories, and if I write it word for word, it just wouldn't come out as naturally. But it's up to you. There's no right and there's no wrong way, like I mentioned before. So do it however you prefer. Try both and see which one works for you, which video looks more natural, which one looks more appealing, and then you can see which one you'll stick to. But start off by knowing what you're going to talk about and having an outline of how the video is going to go. All right, next one. This one is huge, okay? Be comfortable in front of the camera. If you know that, for example, me, I get cold super easily, so I know that when I'm filming, I need to turn the air off. It's super simple, but that's how I feel comfortable. If I'm cold, then I'm kind of going to be like filming like this, like trying to keep myself warm instead of just feeling comfortable with whatever with my environment, what I'm wearing, what I'm doing. So I make sure not only that my environment is comfortable, my clothing is comfortable, my setting is comfortable, and that makes me have a lot more confidence when I'm recording a video. If you're going onto like a more serious video scenario, practice at home where you can actually control your setting, where you can feel comfortable. And then this will help you for whenever you're actually going to have to record videos in public, okay? Because obviously it's a different scenario. If you're in public, you can't really control that many outside factors, but you can always control your internal factors. So before you do that, start at home, practice where you feel comfortable. If that's on your bed, on your couch, on your desk, whatever you feel comfortable with, okay? There's no right or wrong way of doing a video. Now, next one. This tip is for everybody. This tip is for any entrepreneur, any business owner, even if you're like closing the door on video, which I really think that you shouldn't be. This is for honestly everyone, okay? This little tip is something that you can find worldwide, and I've been to a couple and I love it. And I think these are skills basically that everybody needs, okay? Everybody needs to learn how to talk. And that's not only talking on camera, but talking in public and talking to other people. So this little hack is to find a Toastmasters club near you. What is Toastmasters? It's a nonprofit, I think. I'm not sure, but it's a club that is found everywhere. So it's an international thing. And these people just get together and they practice their public speaking. Everybody's on a different path. Everybody does something different. Everybody has different goals, but you start off by doing your introduction. You go around the room and you guys have table topics. So you have to be able to answer and speak for 1 minute, 1 or 2 minutes on the spot. So it's just really, really good for you to get accustomed to speaking, to know exactly how to talk without using those filler words like, so, those things, is also one, those filler words that we use when we don't know how to continue the sentence. That's exactly what you have to do. And you have to learn. And honestly, it's something that everybody needs to learn, no matter if you're already a super experienced speaker. I think you can always become better and improve yourself. So that is the other tip that I have for you guys. Find a Toastmasters club near you. They are found globally, so I promise you, wherever you are in the world, there's probably one or multiple clubs that you can join. Try it out and let me know how it goes. And to jump into the next one, talk about what you know. How many times do we just pretend or sit in front of the camera or want to talk about something that we're not experts at, okay? I'm not saying that you have to be an expert, but talk about a topic that you know. It's the same exact thing that I mentioned from that story when I was in class and a professor would call on you and you kind of just weren't prepared, as in comparison to when you had your topic already planned, your project outlined. It's completely different if you ask me about marketing, if you ask me about social media, if you ask me about YouTube, rather than if you ask me about the latest baseball game. I have no idea. I don't follow baseball, so I wouldn't even know where to start, okay? So you feel a lot more confident when you know what you're talking about. And if it's a topic that you don't know a lot about, research, my friends. Find out some information. A 1-minute Google search will help you out, I promise you, okay? Try it out, and really, the way that you feel more comfortable and more confident is by knowing what you're talking about. It's pretty simple. And with that, we're going to jump into a more technical aspect of this whole confidence. I promise you that my video would look completely different if I didn't have the right equipment. So what do I mean by equipment? No matter what your budget is, if you have a bright light, okay, or if you place your video in front of a window and you're getting that natural sunlight, you will look a lot more confident rather than if you're in a dark room, if you aren't getting that proper lighting to your face, okay? So have the right equipment. Lighting. Then we go on to audio. If my audio sounds super bad, if I sound super far away from my microphone, I don't sound as confident. It's the same exact thing as when somebody stands up and they talk with a normal voice, normal to a loud voice, rather than somebody talking like this, saying, yeah, I've been having a great day. You obviously notice that they don't feel so confident when they are talking. So how do we portray this across a video? We have the right equipment. If you're looking for equipment, depending on your budget, if you're looking for equipment to film videos to start on YouTube, it's all inside the guide, okay? So I'll link it down below in the description, or if you just want the direct link to all the equipment that I recommend, I'll also put that in the description for you. So basically, you have homework. You're going to either, if you are new to this whole being on camera thing, you're going to start by recording videos for you privately. If you're a little more advanced, if you say, I'm gonna go straight to it, then grab your camera, record, feel that knot in your stomach and overcome it, upload that video and see how it goes from there, okay? Another homework that you have is to scroll down, get the guide. Inside the guide, you'll find all the equipment that you'll need in order to have your best setup, no matter if you're using your phone, if you want to invest in a camera, or if you want really professional gear. It's all in there for all levels, and the guide will also walk you through exactly what you need on your channel in order for it to be optimized, okay? Why does this play such a big factor into what we're talking about? Because obviously, when you have a channel that demonstrates that you're confident because you know your channel name, you know what the channel cover needs to be, you know what your descriptions, your about me's, your titles, your thumbnails, all that good stuff. If you have all that set, I promise your video will look, feel, and sound a lot more confident, okay? So it's like a whole package. So you can get that package down below by scrolling. And of course, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, because the next video that I'm going to talk about is going to be super personal. I'm going to share exactly what my YouTube journey has been like, why I started YouTube, and the drastic changes it has brought for my business, which of course you guys always love to hear about because you can implement this same thing for your business. So make sure to subscribe, hit that bell button, and tune into these 2 videos that I handpicked just for you. All right, see you next time.